Korea is known for its coffee culture. In this series, I'll be taking you to the most diverse and interesting cafes that you can find. Normally, tourists can't find these cafes, but I'm here to help you find the most exclusive and interesting cafes in Korea. Let's begin by heading to the back streets of the Mangwon neighborhood in Seoul. The map tells us to enter through this dodgy-looking car park. You can see signs for karaoke bars and massage parlors, but nothing pertaining to a cafe. It's scary. There's no signs or anything. We're in this kind of old building. I'm a little bit scared. I'm not sure if we're in the correct place, but let's find out. After a couple of flights of stairs, a glimmer of hope in the form of blue electrical tape on the wall that spells out the letters hhss. Let's follow the arrow which points to a random door with more blue electrical tape on it. A one-eyed cat rushes to greet us. 안녕하세요. Cat. This cafe is comprised of one large room with a wood and exposed concrete interior. It's simple and stripped back to the basics. The barista asks us to take our shoes off to enter. I feel like I'm in somebody's home, but this practice is common in traditional Korean restaurants even today. Eco-friendly hot packs are available on colder days such as today. These consist of bean bags that have been left on a storage heater. A menu is printed in font size 8 on a thin piece of paper. The one-eyed calico cat wanders around scouting the place curiously whilst the barista prepares our orders. There's very little separation between the dining space and the kitchen area, which gives this an overall homely feel. Vintage music starts to play from the speakers. The decorations are nostalgic and feel like they've been lifted from somebody's childhood bedroom. It's a little on the chilly side today as the single heater struggles to keep the space warm. However, this only adds to the atmosphere. And our order arrives. An iced Americano curiously served in a shallow glass teacup. A steaming hot hojicha milk tea served in a simple white mug. And as a snack, the quintessential Korean winter snack, bungeoppang, carp-shaped bread filled with sweet red bean paste. Piping hot and delicious. Now let's jump back outside onto the streets of Mangwon. What did you like about the cafe?
It had a cat, a rescue cat.
It did have a rescue cat with a missing eye. That was so cute.
I think that was cute.
Any cafe with a cat, except cat cafes, are good in my book.
Yeah.
We've got so many places to visit today. Probably about 20 things on the list. We'd be lucky if we can make it to 5 or 6. I don't know if I can eat that much cake.
Yeah, that's the thing, huh? Or drink that much coffee.
The entrance to this next cafe can be found discreetly sandwiched between 2 franchise cafes. Another cat. Yeah. I hope they've got a cat and it wasn't false advertising. They do not in fact have a cat. This one has a classic all-wood interior with wood paneling. It creates a classic and collegiate atmosphere. Subtle vintage decorations line the shelves. A compact bar area occupies one corner. A display fridge shows off trays and trays of sandos. The heater is so strong in this place. Loving it though, not complaining. Our order arrives. A black tea blend and an iced Americano. And of course, who could resist a sando on the side? The Americano here is smooth, deep, and dark. When it comes to sandos, strawberries and cream have to be the classic. Time to exit through the deceptively shelf-like door. What did I like about that place? I think it was a really nice space just to kind of study and relax. It was nice and quiet. At least on a weekday it's going to be really quiet. They were friendly and they had a good selection of sandos, or in Korean sendu. Okay, so really fresh strawberries. I enjoyed that. Mangwon is such a pleasant neighborhood to stroll through on a sunny day. Although this isn't saying much, as Seoul has plenty of pleasant neighborhoods. The next cafe occupies a modest one-story building. It has a painted brick exterior and tiled roof with a chimney. These original features are increasingly rare in Seoul, which continues to undergo modernization. It's only been a couple of weeks since this cafe has opened, and the buzz generated by new cafes opening here is something to be studied. Let's consider the interior. A feature wall with giant speakers and a record player stays true to the vinyl name. There's no shortage of well thought out design elements, from the furniture to the plants. It has a separate coffee bar tucked away. The Weeknd's album, a favorite of mine, spins on the deck, but the music coming from the speakers doesn't correlate. There are various types of seating to choose from in several different spaces. We choose 2 cream leather chairs with a large white desk. Plonked on the desk is a reel-to-reel tape recorder. Surely non-functional, but functions well in adding to the vintage atmosphere. The order arrives on a wooden tray. A crisp berry top pavlova and a matching pair of iced Americanos. Out front is a bench that'll be useful for waiting if you visit this place on a weekend. Now let's go round the corner to the next cafe for today. Parfait is situated on one of the main rows of cafes here in Mangwon. It's modest in size and has a discreet exterior. Signage states they are closed on Sundays, which is really unusual for Korea as most cafes close on Mondays, with Sundays being one of their busiest days. We're immediately greeted by a friendly and English-speaking barista. Let's just explore the interior. An iPad displays the menu. Free stickers at the counter are a nice bonus. Don't make the mistake of eating these white things in the ramekin. They are in fact hand towels. A quick blowtorch later and our order arrives. This time it's an Einspanner and a cup of tea. And for dessert, a sweet potato brulee. The Einspanner is perfectly creamy, as it should be. I wouldn't be surprised if you've never heard of a sweet potato brulee. This Korean dish is inspired by the classic creme brulee, but instead of creme, it has sweet potato. Sugar is sprinkled over it and blowtorched just like a creme brulee, and it's topped with ice cream that melts over it. This dish works surprisingly well, partly due to the fact that sweet potatoes here in Korea are already really sweet. As a nice touch, they actually have a complimentary photo booth here. You can take a snap using this machine and then you can print it out as a sticker. I hate it, let's do it. As an Easter egg, I decide to attach my sticker to the wall here, so if you do visit this cafe, let me know if you see my face on the wall. When we went to Parfait, that was interesting. It was small, it was cozy, it was modern, but it was really nice inside. The staff, the barista, super friendly, spoke English, which is always a bonus, always nice. And the sweet potato dessert was so interesting. Like, have you ever had sweet potato creme brulee? It's just like, it's crazy. All of today's cafes are located around the Mangwon market. If you're hungry for something savory, don't forget to pop in here. Okay, we're heading to the next cafe now. Very excited for this one. We're here at the next place now. This one's called Selected Coffee. And then for this one, you can see it's a really nice new building, and it's going to be super high-end desserts, which is going to be cool. Okay, let's go inside and check out the coffee and the sweets. This building looks brand new. On the second floor is our next cafe, Selected Coffee. This one has a super clean, modern, and grey interior. At the counter, they have quite a selection of pastries, but their chocolate dessert catches my eye. And just wow, look at the presentation on the dessert and the drinks. How can you go wrong with a piping hot chocolate dessert with a chocolate filling, vanilla ice cream, and raspberry on the side? So delicious, I almost finished the whole thing in like 20 seconds. Now let's try the Einspanner in this place. Recently, Einspanner has been a favorite of mine. This is a Viennese cream-topped coffee. The barista here interestingly recommended not stirring the Einspanner too much. She said this could lead to a greasy texture. I personally prefer mine mixed in. I actually have another appointment now, so I got it in a takeout cup and I'm gonna head off to my appointment. Thanks for watching another episode of Best Cafes in Korea. I really hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to leave a quick comment. Let me know what you enjoyed about this episode, and please look forward to the next episode.